Uh, how y'all doing today? Hi everybody. Today I want to talk to you about me talking about God and how God give us gifts to do a lot of things. So Birdman and Lil Wayne, I believe in God. I believe I don't know how y'all, I watch MTV back in the day when you put your hand on the Bible when you at home and do all of that. And I grew up on God in New Orleans. And and God always been a part of my life. And I use y'all song, you Wayne and Juvenile song, and I put it on my project, on my little work. I know how to do music, but I wanted to show people that I act. I took drama at Newman Smith. I played in the band in New Orleans. I wanted to show people a different side of me because people are always judging but never getting a chance to know. You know, you like you said, you gotta watch out for the snakes. And last year, you said who cares what I think, but God cares. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being no disrespect. You know, after 2019 when I got locked up, I was in a medical tank. The guy said, "Where God at?" And the president when my son died. After I went in the medical tank, me and that guy argued. I put the cover over my head 20 times. And I said, God, if you was here, I still won't deny you. I still won't deny you. I still won't deny you. I slept after a while. And then I dreamed about, what the thing is, I dreamed that I was in my same cell. I didn't see nobody. I didn't see no spirit, nobody. Somebody lifted the cover off of me and told me, get up. After I said God's name 20 times, I won't deny you, I won't deny you, I won't deny you, I won't deny you. 20 times I say his name. So it's, hey, how you doing? I did music, I got music out with music, but I want to show people that I can act and do stuff and show my creativity and what I can do. And I hope how y'all doing. I hope that that stuff was lies was told at HUBERTBIRDMQN to show people my talent because in Carrollton, Texas, people in South Dallas and them was calling me dumb, and I believe in God. Hatred and the understanding. You know what I'm saying? When we fighting for something greater. You know what I'm saying? So it's about this. I know it's saying it's copyrighted, but I still want to show my creativity. I still want to show my creativity. So I want you to know it still say copyright, but I want you to know I want to show. I don't know if the video gonna go through, but I want to show my creativity and my homage. And I got a lot to learn, man. I didn't come on this road. Boosie lied and everybody. I didn't come on this road to do everything. So I want you to know I don't know. I don't try to start nothing with no one. I just Boosie cared about him and MO3 him and MO3. They didn't give a fuck what they did. I fight for something greater to grow and learn. I don't know, man. You got kids. It's a cold world. You hear me? I understand what you mean. Some people might don't care. You know what I'm saying? But in this life, I was taught to not give up. In this life, I was taught to not get up. In this life, that's what I was taught to not give up. God give us many gifts to never to quit. And sometimes when we ain't doing music, and when I ain't doing music yet, we have to use the talent that we have and the inspiration of the song to show our creativity. Our talent and the kids, our talent is already in us. People are scared. God is already in us. We just gotta embrace it. They let fear hold them back in denial of God. And I know this say copyright. I hope you can see my work. And I know you don't, but I just want to show the world not this rap and what more I can do. And I took drama, I get tired of the business. We have challenges, but I'm willing to grow from it. I'm going to LA film production, doing some stuff, and just God, man, God is the number one thing that we put first. And we'll never go wrong if we follow God. We'll never go wrong if we put our faith in God and don't give up. And I did music. So I just want to show you what I can do, else I can do. So that's the main thing. I want to show you what else I can do in the creativity that I can do. You know what I'm saying? So it said copyright, but I still hope that you see it. I hope Wayne see it. Um, I just hope that y'all see it. And but it was just wrong. What he did. And I know people don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way the life is. But I'm not gonna stop fighting for what I believe in and believe in God, and I have the right to grow and be treated as equal. This is right as everybody else. And I put my civil rights against the state of Texas on the civil rights app. So I put my civil rights on them, man, about what words that would man say in Carrollton, Texas. I'm not gonna give up, man. Look, it seemed like they don't want God. They don't want us in the business. They don't want God in the business and His children in the business, and people don't want us in the streets. So God say, where do we stand? Where do we stand at? Because they lying to us. Where do we stand? God said, where do I stand? Where do I stand? That's the question. What God said, where do I stand? Where do we stand when we are fighting for greater? Where do we stand? That's what I want to ask. Where do we stand? My teachers now put too much work at me, and Miss Smith. They believed in me when nobody else wasn't. Took me to colleges, took me to job court, and did never gave up on me. But the business tried to not understand us. Lil Wayne said on his song, they detect our kind on the squad up. They detect our kind. Where do we fight at, God said? Where do we go at from here? Where do we go at from here? When the rules of racism and dictators play the part of how they not God. They can't say how we grow and what we do. They can't say it. I'm tired of Walmart lies and Texas business lies. I'm tired. God tired. He tired. He tired of the bullshit, the narcissists, the people that tell him we can't be more than we are. And we are a child of God. I'm tired of it. I'm getting tired of the lies out of Governor Abbott said everybody has no. Those things are lies when you got dictators in black and white. I was I was at working at 1216 and in Walmart 2015 and 14. And a person pulled me in the office, a black girl from Texas. He said, fuck New Orleans, you dumb and you retarded. I don't like niggas. You know, when she said that, I think she was doing and the disrespect of God. I know who I am. You know, I know who I am, and I never, ever, ever, ever crossed that. But I want you to know something. Mirza's my friend I did music with, and I had to do music with my other boy, Rick. He do music too. And let me tell you, Mirza, Sabina never felt like, made me feel like they was ashamed of me or any one of those things in my relationships. Never made me feel like that. Him or her mom or dad, anyway, it's just about me cheating and doing things. So I had my problems with it. It seemed like Yellow Breezy trying to get away with lies and Trap Boy Freddy in Dallas, Texas. And hey, Damon, I'm sorry. God said, I can't allow them to lie and break me. So when I walk out my door, I hope that you see my creativity. When I walk out my door, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop where liars at and Yellow Breeze and them put me in this situation where racism and lies in the mayor and people didn't want to believe in God and challenge God. The voters challenged God. They challenged it. And I had to do civil rights and talk about local government, community, stores. Boy, I had to file it on the Trump voters, on the Texas legislators. I'm not giving up. Even though the lies are going on, I'm not giving up. God tell me not to quit. Even when they are lying, even when things is getting to the point where we can't understand it. God say Walmart and our other black and white, they can't decide that. They can't decide how far we can be pushed. And they trying to decide it. The dictators, the black, and then they trying to let me tell you something. I had an evaluation did at Newman Smith. It to say what I'm good. It's I'm good at my hands. Then they asked me about the world at Newman Smith my first year. Then they asked me what you think about the world, and the lady said I can't control what goes on in the world. And then she asked me about my relationship. And when I was dating this girl, Dolores, in the class, and me and her were dating, do you believe that you're supposed to be with somebody? I always wanted to plan in the moment. They wanted to live in the moment. My teacher told me I was always different from them, even when I was in challenging classes. I was always different from them. You know, I know what I wanted. I had a job at 14 and 15. Going to college, I know what I wanted, but it had some doors where Texas tried to stop me. My teacher tried to take me. Job court say we just don't want them. I don't care about them making fun. I don't care. Y'all trying to go off what they say and what we do. I'm not like that, man. This is where we define those orders. You know, where all of those lies was going on in Walmart. And those lies was going on. This guy, Billy, came up to me. He said, we're reading a Gucci Man book. And we go to Starbucks. He said, every time somebody tell you, no, you can't do it, and you go against the grain, you don't say something's wrong with that. He said it in character. You don't say something's wrong with that. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know if you question it or any of those things. But I want to tell the liars and the people that don't believe in God and question those narratives, I won't quit. I won't stop growing because of dictators, because of managers and store managers with lies and dictators how employees act. I won't stop in how they act. They have put me on a back burner, and Governor Abbott is trying to do it now. They have put me on the back burner for too long. They have put God on the back burner for too long. God, Demara's sister, this is a true story. Demara's sister told me they not ready for me. They not ready for God. And I don't think the world is ready for God because Walmart denied God. They denied God when everybody on Instagram said, Hubert, we want you here. Come on. The customers and everybody else. Everybody, the whole people changed on Instagram. But Doug McMillan lied. He talked about honesty, but they can't give it. You made a song, I was taught how to duck their enemies. You made a song about, I ain't never had nothing. I remember seeing you in the mall. And you just stared at me. You had your white collar t-shirt on. You had some blue jeans. You had a flip phone like you had in the Hot Boys. And when you were in Juvenile and we was at the mall, the collar shirt was kind of out here. And I remember seeing you. And I just stared at you when I was a kid. And we just stared at each other for an hour. I'm not giving up. God gave me memory. I'm from I marched in the parade. He gave me memory. He said, Hubert, you're loved. Remember when you marched in the parade in front of millions? Millions came and saw you when they turned Fantasy Williams to elementary school before it was a middle school. Millions came. You marched in every parade, every year. I want you to know you are loved. You have always been a part of something that's greater from you. Why should they? God told me that. Why should that quake and stop that from giving up? Why should I let Doug McMillan and his black and white employees determine the outcome? God said, why should we let that determine the outcome of where we should be and how we should be remembered and how God should perceive us? How he should perceive us. He talked about honesty with things, but he didn't want to hear me out when I was on the clock and off the clock when I called. He talked about honesty. I gave him a chance. I'm on. Yeah. What up, little nephew? I gave him a chance, and since Trump stepped in and Joe Biden stepped in, he want to listen. I tried to reason with him and talk to him when they were doing what they doing. I stood up for myself. They didn't like it. They was calling me out of my name, and James didn't want to do nothing. So I started talking to him about the situation. If I call him on the clock and I'm calling you to address it, I didn't want to sue Walmart. You think I want to go through these legal procedures? I didn't want to go through this. And this is about humans not willing to understand. Like, this man was a force to be reckoned with. All of this was going on in 2019. And when Trump stepped in and Joe Biden stepped in, he want to play nice. Him and his family. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. That same guy that Doug McMillan lied, right? From a foreign country. He didn't come in to see Doug McMillan. That's what he didn't come. You don't know what you're talking about. People in the UK wanted to be on my team. I saw talent around the world. I didn't talk to people in Chicago and New York. Everybody said, Hubert, I hope you make it Detroit, California, Las Vegas. Can't remember people from 4 countries, Haiti, talent that'll bring Haiti money, that'll bring foreign countries money with this blueprint and things with that. Just me, just putting myself out there, just talking about it. We know it got some dudes that don't want to be reasoned with. Oh, F you, don't try to rap. dudes in Atlanta talking shit. I on UP Live. I saw Hot Boy twerk on UP Live. That man couldn't be reasoned with, man. And I need Doug Miller. I need the Justice Department to understand something. I called them before I sued them and talked to them about the issue. They didn't want to listen to me. But all of a sudden, when Trump step in and Joe Biden step in, he want to play nice when they deny God and say they didn't need my help. I called them when I was on the clock. One thing I told these dealing with these black and white and dealing with these narcissists and personalities I have to deal with, and the different. One thing I told James. I didn't say I was coming back when I was in Atlanta. I told him I wanted to go figure out the personalities while I was there and go to the stores while I was at in Atlanta. Let me go to each store. I never did promise that I was coming back. And James looked at me when I told him that. But why I got to worry about a black person and a white person dictating, and I know who I am, and I know God. And I know God. These are people that want to put, everybody want to play nice. Everybody want to play nice when legal procedures and other people in power step in. Everybody want to play nice and listen to you now. I couldn't get a damn word. It was aggressive energy from workers, black and white, name calling. Even now I was at a customer. So now when we go through legal procedures, and I told the Justice Department, Doug Miller playing you. You better catch on to the spirit. I told you better catch on. This man couldn't be reasoned with. His black employee. You know, I sit up there with customers, and customers like I'm in the produce. They came and looked me straight in my eyes. They came there and watched me and look at me and smile. Like Webber said, I know they want to take my place. He smiled. I'm getting great customer service. I'm getting along with the customers. I'm sitting in there at the thing, and let me tell you something. I'm sitting in there at one time, and I'm standing in the deli. They got six. I'm standing outside the deli, and they got produce. They're in the deli, and I say out loud, you know, Jessica should think before she hire people. And you know, this customer, she just popped up on me and sneaked up and said, you right. It's the mindset to them, man. The mindset. This man could be reasoned with, man. If they can't catch on to the bullshit that this man tell, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, and I'm telling you, I'm telling you that's bullshit. Doug Miller is speaking bullshit. If they can't catch on to this man and his lies, he could be reasoned with. On the clock and off the clock, I called. Not some of them, they don't even answer their damn phone. It just ring, damn ring. With the sense to be all of the steps in it ring. I told James when I had a conference call. Hold with him when he was at it. Hold up right fast. Let me get this right fast. What's up? I told James when I was at a conference call, I was not going to let them do me the same. Like, I understand that. All right. If we understand that, I warned them at 12:16. The black and the white that sat together, I warned them. I said, I'm going to call the corporate office on you if you warning people, what is the question? They still willing to define that order. So they don't damn care what I do if I'm calling corporate office. They don't care. They were still willing to define it. Jessica and the Xavier and them, they didn't care. They called me out on my bluff. I threatened them in that room. They got scared. And I told them what I was going to do. But look what they stand for. After I try to just be a good employee and just reach out and do everything right and not sue them and do everything right. I didn't ask for all of this. When you start over in the business, you thought everything was going to be, and when they wasn't even going to hire me in all the times that I left. And we're going to figure out what's going on right now before they hired me back. I said, damn, I thought I was starting all over. I thought things was this great. And they start acting the ass. Neo and them started acting the ass. Shit, I'm getting ice thrown at me to cool me off in the damn back or something. I'm getting object thrown at me to cool me off. I tried to reason with somebody, man. It's the definition. I tried to reason with him. This man couldn't be reasoned with. When I tried to go to Social Security and took that, I tried to be reasoning with them too. Shit, I don't want to step over nobody, but shit, I got to sue the industry. And the state of Texas, they ain't dumb. The DA was in that mall watching them in that damn mall and watching Yellow Breeze and them. Trump was down here watching everything. The DA was in that mall. Yellow Breeze and them just playing dumb. They just playing dumb, man. I really don't got time for it, man, because I keep going. And if Justice Department don't catch on to the bull crap this man is about and the lies that this man is about and what he stands for, how can we understand it or what he stands for? He's a liar, man. He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar, man. And you got to understand, he's a liar. He couldn't be reasoned with. So when everybody was on Instagram warning me, the customers, and everybody really come, this is going to be where we be over the disability department and we got many avenues where we could change. You scared of letting God, you're going to let him in. Are you going to deny him? That's the difference. When you should never deny God the first time. I'm going to tell you why I was incompetent. I wouldn't say I was a Walmart CEO. That's why I was incompetent in the court. And I told the lady why I was incompetent. I told the lady why I was incompetent. I told that judge, and she said, at the doctor asked you in the courtroom, and it was more of a physical thing. And I told her, like, hold up. This is why I'm not my religion, and I'm not saying I'm a Walmart. And it told him, these are changes, man. Hey, if they ready for change, what? If they ready for change, that's the difference. God said, I've been ready for change. I've been growing with change since I was a kid. I've been doing this for a long time. You don't have to respect me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to agree with me. I don't expect no nigga how this thing, but I'm not going to be stopped. And Yellow Breeze are not going to get away. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Him and everybody in Houston are not going to get away. That's not going to happen. That's something they can forget about it. Yellow Breeze can forget about it right now. That's not going to happen. God said he can forget about it. He can forget about it. And he say he giving people $10,000 and you can't get my money for lying, nigga. And you giving people $10,000. This was about Social Security. When I see Bum B and everybody else fighting, I can't fight. I can't fight for something greater. I can't fight for something greater. That means when Black Lives Matter, BG tell BG they can never use me. If I wouldn't have reached out to him about Social Security and did what that call center told me to do with Miss Nancy Pelosi and everything at the Washington, I'm the one that's willing to sacrifice and let everybody hear my conversation on UP Live. I'm the one that's willing to stand for something about the neglect and abuse that our government doing. And they said, the lady said, sue us as you want. And the guy and the person, you know what the person laughed at me. I said, Governor Abbott, cut the check then. I want my government Social Security to cut the check. I'm suing you. The guy laughed at me. The neglect and abuse happened. Cut the check then. Let's understand what we standing for. Governor Abbott, cut the check. I didn't get my justice. Don't lie. People lie and say I work for you. No, I've been getting a disability, man. Let's get this started. And let me tell you, I work for God. God is my provider. You hear me? And let me tell you what God is doing for me. Even though I'm not getting paid, I'm going to tell you what God is doing for me. He's healing me. He's giving me more gifts. That's the gift that he's giving me. He's giving me more gifts. He's healing me. I'm not quitting and giving up at all. And I don't expect, when I step out my door, I don't expect people to respect me. I don't expect street niggas to get out there and do all that. I don't respect them, whatever. But as long as I know, me and God know, I gave it all I got when dictators and black and white managers acting the ass in 1216 and Russell and Charles and them looking at people with racism. We can stop talking about it when you got 5 people on the left, 5 people on the right of the table, 1 person on the end, and another person. He's standing behind the person looking at somebody with racism. This is how a white man with racism walk away. I know who I am. I've been knowing who I am a long time ago. I hope that y'all like it. And I do music. I took acting. I hope that I like. I'm willing to work. I'm willing to do all of this thing. We still got many things to head, and it's copyrighted. So I just hope you see it, and not you probably don't care, but not God say that this is what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. You hear me? It is what it is. I can't. God said you came too far to give up and not fight and do the things that you need to do. I told Joe Biden, since he knows and Donald Trump knows, everybody that's involved in footwork, they gave themselves up. Trump got them in the documents and video. They gave themselves up in 2019. I want you to cut 1,000 of their heads off and put them in the ocean like Saddam Hussein when they betrayed God and what God stood for. I don't want no, man, I didn't ask for all of this at the end of the day, man. Now, this is sad, bro. I was just trying to get to Social Security. It is really sad. I didn't ask for all of this, but I got to suck it up and deal with a lot of bullshit. And I got to suck it up. And my enemies watching me, and I'm watching their spirit. And that's a $30 million suit every time. I'm not trying to go to war with you when I'm trying to grow. I'm not trying to do that. You in my way. I'm not trying to do it. Yellow Breezy know he's a liar. When Drake talked about me, we didn't hear that much about you, but a truth is going to be revealed. Little baby say he in it, but not really. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. God have never gave up on my teacher at Newman Smith put too much of work into me. Believed in me when they doubt me. When they doubt me. And shout out to Demira, mom and dad, because they say you, but I believe all of them, man. Much love. You know, one thing we got a family, other family, two family, we gotta respect that. You know, me and little Patrick before we at the custom, we still, me and Norman still adapt each other all after the bullshit. We had words with each other. I'm just talking about the black and the white and the races and the business, the narcissists. We talking about different racial profile guys. The guy at Marvel told me hip hop was gonna racial profile me. The guy that played inside of Captain America in Marvel, he said something in an interview. He gave me some answers. He told me, and this was what hip hop is doing. So Yellow Breezy think, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Soon as that body, as soon as them shots come, Yellow Breezy in Houston and everybody else is coming from underneath that seat. You're not getting no bond. And I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna be denied. Because they already know Trump was down here. Yellow Breezy, everybody in Houston, Tum Tum, Big Tuck, Soldier Boy, all the rest of them. When you get denied, everybody in South Dallas, when they get denied and be put to death with no bond, then I just told the civil rights against the White House, don't give the prosecutors and the judge just because they got a position. Didn't know, they know. They had a chance to listen. My lawyer, they had a chance to listen. And they forced my hand. I don't got time for that, man. I'm trying to, when I was a little kid, I always wanted to go to Team Summit. And I never got the chance to go to Team Summit because my brother and Abe and Mona and everybody, Petrie and Cornell and everybody, and Team Summit was the hottest event in the world. And I was like, damn, I never got the chance to go to Team Summit. We know Team Summit is the hottest in New Orleans. And I never got the chance to go. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to a concert and sit in the back, but I was like, I don't want to go see that Yellow Breezy in there, man. I don't want it to have nothing to do with that dude, man. I'd rather see it, without that silhouette concert, without that bullshit. I don't want to go see that with that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's some whole ass shit that was played, man. And he talking about you can't take. No, he talking about it. All right, give me my money then, nigga. Give me my money then, nigga. Yellow Breezy, give me my money. Give me my money, nigga. Your street niggas looking at the asshole MO3 manager. We know the truth. We know the truth. We know the truth. God said we know the truth. Nigga talking about receipts. Goddamn well MO3 didn't choose your ugly ass. Women, y'all women stuck on stupid. MO3 used you. He said he was a liar and a criminal. He used you. What y'all did, he used you. He chose you. Go ahead with that bullshit. He didn't choose you. And I'm going to get to that. You know what the DA, they waited till after the mayor did that bullshit. To do that bullshit. And they talking about MO3, the FBI. No, they waited till after the mayor do that damn bullshit to go after that dumbass nigga, Trap Boy Freddy Yellow Breezy for crimes of racism. That nigga ain't go get to no damn feds. He ain't go, no, they wait till after to get his dumb ass, after the dumbass nigga did it. Him and Trap Boy Freddy and MO3 people did it. After the 911 dumbass and the mayor dumbass. They know, and I'm going to get their ass. No, Yellow Breeze ain't going to come out there smiling. Oh, you going to give me my money, bitch. You ain't gonna come out there smiling, nigga. You ain't gonna come out there smiling, MO3. Yeah, he gonna say his manager, he not responsible for MO3 death. God said, stop damn lying. When you both had the chance to be honest and not did what y'all did and terrorize. When God told Moses to paint the wall with blood, he knew the non-believer was gonna be amongst the believers, right? He didn't care. He still took the spirit out them. They come from South Dallas in their cars, and the fights breaking out at the hotel. You think in South Dallas in their cars, fights breaking out at the hotel? They want to talk, but they don't want to hang out and kick it with that whole shit at that hotel, nigga. Take your charge, nigga. Take your charge, nigga. Take your laws, nigga. Take your laws. Take your laws, nigga. God said that nigga can't take his laws. God forgive them. They can't take their laws. You know what God told me to tell Yellow Breezy in Dallas and Oak Cliff and everybody that's with Yellow Breezy in their lives against God? He gone against God. That was Dallas. Gone against God. And we're going to use Jim Jones verse because God said we're going to use them verse. Oh, they don't love me no. They don't love me no more. God said, I hear them cooking dirt up on me and my child name, but I can cook them up like detergent on the stain. Respect my mind and respect my grind. God and his children going to the bank when it's cashing time. Boy, and God has said something on his song. The mob, we gonna get our turn across. But God in the spirit gonna get his turn across too, to the call center and Social Security and Senator Ted when we fight for something that's greater. I told that guy that made fun of me, I told Atlanta they wasn't gonna get away. And I told them like they got scared when I told them I talked to. When I sat down, when I was going into my local office and I sat down at the same time and I started talking to the customers while the security guard that treated me bad. And they sitting behind me. They desk is right behind. We in front of them, but they desk behind them at the Nestway Highway. And I started interacting with the customers and I said, I called over 50 times and I talked to somebody in Washington, D.C. and they got scared. All of the people from the desks got scared. Got scared. You should have seen it. The security guards, the worker, even his ass, got scared that I reached out to Miss Nancy and talked to somebody in Washington, D.C. They got scared. You should have seen it. When I kept calling, you should have seen a spirit. I seen a spirit. I seen them when I looked around. I seen a spirit. I seen a spirit. And he looked the security guard that was talking shit, talking about he the police. No, you ain't the damn police. Go your fake ass, turn that fake ass badge away. I told him, if I can't record, I'm recording. Why I can't record? Oh, you can't record. You doing something you got no business doing, right? He being a damn hypocrite. Now, if we gonna talk about something, Governor Abbott, let's talk about it. But he's being a hypocrite. He's being a hypocrite. But he gonna tell you when I was recording him, he said you can't record nobody here. And he'll tell you, God said he'll tell you, ask him, ask that same black security guard. Ask him. See, they don't want to get into when I was called. Oh, you can't, you doing something you got no damn business doing. And then when I told them to drop off the letter, they told me I wanted to talk to him. The guy at the call center just told me to drop it off. So when they had me waiting like the ass they is, I just dropped it, and then they want to pick up the letter from the office, and then they just stared me at the whole time. They just stared me. Why you didn't call me up there and talk about the letter then? Why you didn't come? They staring at me leaving the letter. Say, Huber, what this about? They should have called me up there speaking. They stared at me for a whole time. Him and the security guard and them doing what they did to me. What happened when I call a call center and I'm doing what I'm told to do? They can't take it after what they did. After what they did. It's the truth. They can't handle the truth. Governor Abbott being a damn hypocrite, man. He's being a childish person right now, man. As soon as I stand up to myself, they want to act right and get scared then. Look at the cameras. God said, look at the spirit of the cameras of the security guard. Look at the spirit of the workers in their wall. You got cameras, right? Look at it. God said, look at it. I told Joe Biden to look at the cameras. That guy wanted something to happen. When I was getting treated bad, you know what he gonna say? And I caught on to it. You know, my teacher always taught me at Newman Smith to catch on to my surroundings and know how to calm down, right? That was she always taught me when I sat in the room. And why I caught him out the corner of my eyes, and he gonna say, damn, the little evil bitch, the little evil conniving bitch, the little evil security guard, the little evil bitch. And then he gonna say, damn. He gonna say, damn, be a man about yours, nigga. Cut the check, Governor Abbott. Cut the check. You don't want to cut the check. Yellow Breezy on some other shit. Nah, cut the damn check, nigga. I haven't seen nothing. Cut the damn check. He's a hypocrite. And they want to complain. Trump want to take his people. I filed for civil rights on that ass. You want to play it like this? Come on the Social Security. Come on, God said we can fight. We can fight the battles. What you want to fight? And OGP, if Governor Abbott don't kill God, let that happen then. If that's what it is then. Hey, if that's what it is, old hypocrite ass. If he gonna kill God, that's what it is then. And he talking about OGP, if he gonna kill God, I ain't trying to hear it, man. But I hope you like my work. I hope you like it. I know I'm copying your song, but I hope I got more creativity. I'm not like I can put out music. Mirza taught me how to record. I can actually put out music, but I want to show people I can act. I took theater, and you probably don't. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm just giving it. I'm giving it all I got, man. That's all it is. At the end of the day, I'm giving it all I got. That's the end of the day, I'm giving it. But Yellow Breezy know that they know everybody say you get charged with that sneak. His line that's better give me my damn money, man. They know about it. That's why I'm suing it. They know about it. And they let this nigga get out there smiling. They know they was in the mall. They was around Dallas when the dumbass niggas in them. No, they know about it. And if we acted for the same people and the kids that was in that mall and asked them to be put to death with that jealousy shit that was going on in that Galleria Mall, that gonna understand what come on out. You know, Lil Wayne said, I'm gonna tell a Sarah, feed me rappers or feed me beats. God say, feed me liars or feed me justice. And we're going to talk about that on that rapper, My City Win. We're going to talk about that on the civil rights. Lil Wayne said, feed me rappers or feed me beats. But feed me liars and feed me justice, God said. So let me tell you something. I bet you that prosecutor and that judge be put to death for conspiracy to lie and the million them. They ain't getting away that easy. Soon as one of those bullets come with that lying ass shit they doing, I'm gonna show them. And I told Joe Biden on the civil rights, come on. I'll see y'all later.